Hello Virgo and welcome to the channel. This is going to be a love reading. It is the general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone out there. So if it's not your story, please forget about it. Do not confuse yourselves. You can always come back for another one if you want. Okay? This is called the me, you, and the situation. I am going to get 2 cards for your current energy, 2 cards for your person's current energy, and 2 cards for the connection between the two of you. I am going to clarify all the cards, and at the end of the reading I'm going to give you advices from the oracle decks, and at the very end of the reading I am going to read the advices. I'm going to read the messages that pop out from my booklet. Okay, so let's get started, my dear Virgo. I hope everyone is still keeping safe wherever you are in this world. So let's get started. First energy for you, my dear Virgo. 8 of Pentacles, very busy, very quiet, very isolated, paying attention to what you're developing, paying attention to your job, being very focused to work on the fine details of whatever it is that you are creating. 5 of Wands, moving forward with a defensive kind of energy, but it is because you want to achieve what you're looking for. 5 of Wands could also be referring to having a conflict with someone in your workplace or in your love life. We will see what's going on. Your person's energy here, we have the 2 of Wands, time for decisions. We have the 10 of Swords. So this person is actually making plans. Look at that. They're moving from something, really wanting to make changes. They're ready for something fresh, from something new. They're ready to go in towards their new path. But for some reason, this is a standstill situation. There's not a lot of action into this person's energy, but they're making their plans. They were going towards probably an ending in a situation, maybe a breakup. We will see. The connection between the two of you, 4 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Right. Not a lot of emotions here. Not a lot of emotions showing. A lot of strict and harsh rationality goes on between the two of you. I guess you're not talking to this one, because with the 4 of Pentacles, I think someone is really withdrawn, and someone is just like looking towards the future, making plans, being very strict about what they want. This is maturity, by the way, but for some reason I get the feeling that there is not a lot of connection between the two of you. One person is on their own world, you are on your own world, living your life now with determination and isolation. But underneath, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So is this a new opportunity that might come towards you, and you might be trying to work on it? Well, first of all, before you move into a new relationship, or before you make any decisions, you really need to have your peace. You really need to protect your energy, your peace of mind, your clarity, your power, regaining back your self-esteem, getting higher and higher on your spirits, as well as maintaining a healthy environment in whatever you do. It is a period of time where you really need to be in peace, to protect your energy, to protect yourself, and just to be focused on what you really deserve and what you really are going after. Ace of Wands, talking about new beginnings, right? New beginnings with passion, with enlightenment, being very intuitive, thinking, dreaming, making plans for future situations. So let's get started with your first energy, which was the 8 of Pentacles. Now the 8 of Pentacles is actually, so I'm going to pick all these, they fell. The 8 of Pentacles is talking about a situation in your life where you're isolated. You wake up in the morning, you have a very clear direction of what you're doing, especially in your work or in your self-development. And that's what you're doing actually. You're working, you're thinking, you're making plans, you get information about what you want, you're watching this little details that are gonna bring a final outcome there, And you're actually isolated because you want to move forward in life. First of all, I'm going to pick up this one. 3 of Wands. So with dedication, with focus and consistency on what you want to create in your life, you're allowing this energy to come. And the 3 of Wands is actually talking about being patiently waiting while working to receive what you have been dreaming of to do. And it's all your hard work. Now we have the 3 of Swords and the Son of Swords, right? Information is coming, clarity is coming, healing is needed. I think you're far from this. You've already completed these healing processes. But what you really need to remember is that you're done and you're over and done with something, right? That brought a lot of pain, a betrayal, a broken heart, and emptiness in your life. And you did your healing and you're ready, right? You're isolated, you're ready. You have back your power, you have your dignity, you have your pride. You're looking towards the future, you're making your plans. You know that no one can interfere with this peaceful energy of yours in this direction that you have. But you really need to maintain that attitude, because when we are back in power and someone comes, maybe a new person or even our ex or even someone from the past, we get a little bit, and they usually come when we are ready to take a leap of faith, when we have completely recovered from 3 of Swords. They just magically appear in our lives. This is just to make us feel or try to maintain this powerful energy that we have already regained. So you really need to maintain that. That's why we have the 7 of Wands. And blocking or putting boundaries around us and always thinking what is best for us to do. That's how we keep our energy and our life in peace, not being interfered or not having interferences from exes that we tried so hard to let go of. Because I don't know why I'm talking to you like this, but I do really have this feeling today that someone is going to be completely recovered and out of the past, and while they're ready to step into something new, the past comes around one more last time to just mess around with us. So you always need to remember, don't be rude, don't be rude at all. If it happens and you meet them, just be cool. And it's just a trial to see if we have already completely recovered. So keep the 7 of Wands in your mind. We'll see. Keep on going with this reading and see what will be the outcome of it. 5 of Wands, conflict in the air or fighting for your progress. Keep on going. 2 of Wands. Okay. Yeah. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands for you. 2 of Wands for this person. You know that you're ready to go towards a new beginning. You know that you're ready to step into something new. Something that you feel that is going to make you much, much happier than before. But still, you're thinking about it. You don't dare to go there. It's because you really need some more time. So be in peace and don't rush into things. We have the 7 of Cups. A little bit of confusion here. Options all around. Most probably you're free. You're single from the past. So you have a lot of options to see. You have a lot of things to dream about. You have a lot of things to reassess and reevaluate. So maybe that's why we have this 2 of Wands here. But whatever it is that you will be deciding to go towards is going to lead to stability. Now the 10 of Pentacles is coming here to tell you, yeah, that stability and security is coming slow, but this is a direction that you're choosing to be going. So heal completely. Have in mind that everything is possible. So you always need to be in alignment with yourself, so that whatever comes your way, even if it is going to influence you, even if it's going to be just sudden and unexpected, you know how to deal with it. And you have the peace and the rationality and the clear mindset to deal with it. Okay, let's see the Ten of Swords here for this person. Okay, getting back their own power too. Ace of Wands, this is an opportunity, probably, and the Wheel of Fortune. So probably they're making a choice here, this person, to move. And most probably coming out of any illusions that they used to have in the past. Could be dealing with a Pisces here. But the truth is coming out, as well as their passion, as well as their moving forward. They've learned the hard way. This person, they're maturing, they try to get back in shape, and there is going to be communication. And it's going to be, again, it's going to be unexpected and sudden. So let's see why we have this Four of Pentacles within this connection. For some reason, someone is withdrawn, preserved, scared. But it could be because you've had enough. If we're talking about an ex here, you've had enough and you just know that you really, really have to move on forward. Let's see. Six of Wands, exactly. You're being preserved because you're protecting yourselves. You've had so many chances to make this work out, and it didn't. And it made you be, it left you with a broken heart. So it was a really tough period of time to get over it. But know that you are preserved because you're worth of something much happier or more compatible with you. So the Six of Wands is actually talking about you becoming this butterfly, moving forward, evaluate your options so that you can move towards your passion. Very strict of what you're doing. It's as if you're holding your sword here and you're cutting off the past behind, you're leaving it behind, you're cutting off any communication, anything that influences or disturbs the path that you're creating for you. We have the King of Swords twice. You might be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, but I think this is a very, very powerful energy for you. Very focused, very mature, very clear about what you really want. Justice. This is, again, a Libra sign, but it could not be dealing with a Libra. It could just be talking about you finding your balance, your harmony, your clarity within the situation, and directing yourself towards the future, away from the mess that the past has left you. A lot of isolation, but a lot of growth as well. So let's see the King of Swords. Let's clarify the King of Swords. Okay. Well, it is what it is, guys, right? Ooh, we had the Five of Swords. Sometimes you're sure about what you want, and sometimes, some days you're not very sure. But Nine of Cups is actually talking about you moving towards making yourself happy. You're moving towards something that's going to be completion to what you need, to what you deserve. You really need to protect whatever's left from your heart regarding this person. You have a long way to go. You have a direction, you have a focus, you want security, you want balance, you want harmony in your life. And definitely the connection was not working out for you at all. And you're breaking free from it. Look, we have the Judgment here. So the Judgment and the Six of Wands is actually talking about you finally breaking free from this dark energy of the connection that did not work out for you, that broke you. And you're now recovering. A little bit more of recovery, I am sure that's needed here. That's the feeling I get. I don't know why I'm going to repeat myself, that I think for some, and it's not going to be for everyone, as soon as you're completely back in shape, ready to move forward, completely away, far and away from the past. I see your past passing by just for a final countdown. I don't know why. It's not going to be for everyone. The issue here, or the most important message here in this reading, is that justice is given. You have a very strict and harsh direction of what you need, of what you deserve. You hold your sword and you cut off the past completely out of your life. You protect yourself. You protect your heart. You heal from your wounds, and you're very open to speak the truth. And if anyone comes to just mess around with you, you're not allowing it at all. But you always have to remember that you deserve to be in this peaceful energy, to allow the people that you feel comfortable with, to allow energies and people that are gonna be making you happy, at least feeling that you belong there. You're not struggling for their love. You're not trying so hard to maintain a healthy relationship. It all comes natural. By the way, the message given, we have a sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you're one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So we have new love, we have a new attraction. Let's see. I'm gonna get your 3 advices and I'm gonna read what's coming out of these messages. Guys, we have the walking away, girl. Doesn't matter if you're a man or if you're a woman. It's just a time that you really need, maybe you really need to just close the gate behind you and move forward. But for some reason, because you haven't healed already, even if you feel like you have, we have the old tied up, which is talking about feeling like, still feeling attached to the old. And we have the angel of love in the reverse. So for some reason, maybe this fear, maybe because you haven't completely overcome this situation, you still feel that you're 1 foot out of it and 1 foot in it still. Okay. Time is needed here. Time is needed. So let's read. Number 23 is talking about a person who is feeling tied up with the past. So lack of motion. Let's see. The woman shows, this card shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrists, body and arms. Receiving this card represents a situation in your life where things seem to be severely stuck. A major drama may be going on around you, stopping you from moving forward, or it may be that some technicalities are blocking your way. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. If this isn't technically the case for you, what is tying you up is your own personal stuff. Look at your life and see how you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, this is the time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. I think you're moving out of this energy, but it's taking you a little bit more time. I mean, why do you really need to rush into things? Take your time. Moving from one situation to the next is not going to solve the problem, but the transition period is always the most important one. As soon as we close the gate to the past, we need this peace, this time, and it doesn't matter for how long. as long as you do your healing, as long as you get one with yourself, as long as you allow as much time as you feel. And then you move on to the next step, because it's not going to be fair either for you or for the new person. Now, letting go, moving on. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She is closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty, unknown future. This card reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something that you're finished with, perhaps a career goal, a relationship, or a long-term experience of any kind. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the open road ahead, and in reality, an important new beginning is at hand. This card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, an emotional pattern, or a false belief. No matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be, you now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking and relating to yourself and others. But in order to do that, you really need to have to allow yourself as much time as needed. Everyone is different. Whether it is in the inner or outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and the resources to walk away from the old and move forward now, but allow time. Allow time. Time always gives you the right answers, gives you all the clarity that you need. Where you're not ready, as soon as you leave a situation behind, you're not ready to step into something new. You really always have to allow time. Things are not working from one to the other. It's just you're rushing from the one problem to the other problem, and nothing is learned and nothing is developing. It's just you're repeating yourself. Maybe we need some more time sometimes than others, and it's okay. We're all different, right? So the angel of love in the reverse could indicate a possible disconnect in matters of the heart. Well, while this sometimes signifies a divorce or a separation, it could also imply an emotional rift where two people stay connected on a superficial basis, yet at a deeper level seem to be going their own ways. In this position, the angel can also refer to an old separation if the longing remains alive in one's partner's heart. If you find yourself unable to let go, this loving angel is telling you that it is time to release any toxic or unrequited attachment you may be holding on to. The universe is waiting for you to free your hearts and open your life to the fully present and honoring love that you so rightly deserve. So look in the mirror and see the angel of love there with you. Know that you're worthy of this tender emotion from yourself and others. This is a really nice trick, with a mirror. Whenever I feel down and whenever I feel like, I didn't win on something, or I lost someone, or it was about time that I moved on from something, I always turn to the mirror. And every day I try to see my eyes and see the sparkle. And as soon as I see the sparkle again, I say, okay, I'm on the right track. And then I do all my meditations, I do all my thinking, I do all my analyzing, I take my time, I withdraw completely from the world, I don't talk to anyone. I listen to my music, I go for walks, I work out, I do whatever it takes to get back in shape, into a healthier state of thinking and living, and that helps, and you get the answers. When you spend some time alone, no matter how much time you need, you always get your answers, and then you're so powerful. And even if you look back, you just laugh. You laugh, you smile, and you keep on going. And then you know that you're ready for a new person to welcome into your life. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. And this is your last advice and energy. And I send you lots of love, my dear Virgos. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you soon in another reading. Thank you for watching.